Hit it away, right?
Okay, I have my notes on my phone, so I'm going to keep looking down. I'm going to post this link after. It's a Google Doc in our team page so that you guys will have it. So don't feel like you have to keep scribbling. I'll just give you the whole thing that I wrote out. But I was watching a video last week, a training video, and she said this one thing that really stuck with me. So here we go. She said, social media is your storefront. When you aren't modeling your vital behaviors, you're showing a big old close sign on your store door. And that really just made sense to me. When we're not showing up and posting our workouts or our shakes or just anything that we're doing, our personal development, shout outs of our clients and customers that are having wins, things like that, nobody knows that we're selling things, that we're able to sign them up for it. So we have to really be present on social media and in a way that's going to connect with other people. So it's important not to just post like workout, 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 workout. We want to include lifestyle posts, maybe your kids or your job, your other job, if you have one, things like that, because that's how people connect to you in the first place. They're not going to come to you because they're specifically looking for workouts 99.9% of the time. They're going to follow you because they connect to you in some other way, because maybe you're a mom or you're a military spouse or something like that. So, these are some key points of how to build your Instagram profile. I personally started a brand new Instagram when I became a coach because my other one was private because of military related things. So I'm very careful about what I put on this one, but I started from 0 followers. So I built it completely up. Sorry if you can hear my dogs, I'm really sorry. So ideally your profile picture will be a picture of your face, something kind of close up, like a headshot, if you will, so people can see who you are. And then you have the ability to change your Instagram name. So when you go into your settings, go into edit profile, and in the name field, you can change your name. So if you look on my page, which I'll link as well, I'll put my handle in there so you can look at it. Mine says Rachel Health and Fitness Coach. And what that does is if you actually go into Instagram under the magnifying glass, and someone is searching for health and fitness coach or health related post, your name's going to pop up, your profile. I didn't even know you could do that, but you can. So a lot of people, if you are running a blog or a beauty store or whatever, they put what they're running in there. So put any variation, health coach, fitness coach, whatever you want to put, but something that's going to draw people to your page. And then let's see. One thing that's super important is when someone goes to your page, because maybe you popped up in their Explore page or you commented on one of their friends' posts, and so they see your name and they're going to go to your profile. You have 10 seconds to catch their attention to make them say, ooh, I want to follow this person, or they're going to get out of there. And so one thing that I learned is to take away, we're so used to putting on our Instagram page, mama for, health and fitness enthusiast, entrepreneur, or I don't know, all these like titles, but that doesn't tell people how you can help them. And that is great, but putting a little catchphrase of how that you actually can help people is going to draw them into your page more. That's the first thing they're going to see. They're going to see your name. So mine says Rachel, Health and Fitness Coach, with my face right above it. And then mine says, let me see, I wish I put it in my notes, but I didn't. So I'm going to go to my page real quick. It says, I help young women tone up and find food freedom in 30 days without counting calories. And then I have a link for my Linktree, which actually has a free 5-day meal plan in there. So that's the first thing they see before they even scroll to my posts. So if that catches their attention, then they're going to follow me, most likely. So let me go back to my notes here. Okay. And then the next thing is creating story highlights. So on your personal Instagram page, you can make story highlights at the top of your page. So they're basically stories that you've posted that you save. So they're going to stay there forever. And you can create different categories. You can update them. So I have ones like a workout one. It has different workout moves. So people ask me, hey, do you have workout moves to tone the abs and booty or whatever? I say, yeah, go look at my story highlight. See if you like any of those, and then we can hook them up with the program. But so they can kind of get a gist of what we do. There's also one I have a meal planning one. So sometimes I actually post like step-by-step instructions of how to make a recipe, which people have really liked, or how to meal prep, which is a big thing right now with people, nutrition. We found that in our group today. I posted about me struggling with my nutrition, and so many people said they're struggling too, which honestly surprised me, but I'm glad I'm not alone. Yeah. So a lot of our clients are struggling with nutrition as well. So if you post little tips like that and just like what you're doing, people love those kinds of things. So then just regular stories. So things you're posting every day. We try to post at least 10 stories per day and a good range of things. So I usually post 1 to 2 workout moves. I always have my shake in there. If I'm taking Energize or Recover, I include those. There's always something to do with my dogs. If you have kids, obviously I don't have kids, so that's my dogs. Military life things. For me, I put my X-ray type job stuff, anything that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, because what you want to do is show people that you are a real human being and that we have lives outside of coaching, especially for those of us that work a regular job in addition to coaching. Okay, can we not? And one important part is to try not to post the actual words of our products. And obviously you can. It's not like a set in stone rule. Everyone can do their own thing. But the reason behind it is because if you post something like Shakeology, someone might be like, what is Shakeology? And they're going to Google it. And if they find it interesting, they're going to buy it, and they're not going to be linked to you. So if you post something like my superfood shake, and I post that every single day, and sometimes I post like an ingredient of the day or something, people will message me and be like, what is the shake? What superfood shake do you use? Those kinds of things. And they come to you directly, then you can make sure they're linked up with you and you're getting a customer out of that. It just starts conversations. This is just a fun tip that you can kind of just revamp your Instagram page, go to your page, and ideally your followers list should always be larger than your following. So that means the number of people that you personally are following should be less than the people that are following you. You can go through, I go through like once a week, the people that I'm personally following, because a lot of times, we go through, I add like, I don't know, 20 to 25 people a day that I think I might want to work with or whatever. I connect with them in some way. And either they show no interest, they don't respond to a message that I send them, or as I'm watching their feed, I'm like, yeah, no, this person is not for me. Then I go through and unfollow those people. So you're not just like building up. We're notoriously going to get a lot of, you might follow people doing Herbalife, It Works, Arbonne, all those things. And so once you kind of see their profile, you might notice that they're working with another competitive company. So then you can go ahead and unfollow. There's nothing wrong with following them, but if you're just trying to keep your list down, then those are the people that I usually get rid of first. Or if you see like they're already doing a Beachbody program, which you don't necessarily have to discount them for that. Sometimes they don't have a coach that's supporting them in the right way, and you can be that person for them. But those are the type of people that I try to get rid of. So this tip, let's see. When you're going and looking, yeah, I'm really sorry. Are they really loud?
I was just.
They like knocked over some pictures. They hit a wall, and I just ignored it.
Okay, carry on.
Sorry. They got in a fight earlier, so I'm like, I keep looking over there, but they're being, okay, no ball. Stop. That'll last for 2 seconds. When I'm looking for people to initiate connections with, which is one of the things on our business activity tracker, this is kind of what I do. If their account is public, I don't follow them right away. I like their first 3 to 6 photos. Usually it's like 3 because I'm lazy, honestly. And then I comment on the first one with a meaningful comment. And what I mean by meaningful is it's more than 4 words, because that's how Instagram recognizes that you commented on someone's post. If you just do like an emoji or 1 word, 2 word, Instagram actually doesn't recognize that you even are interacting with that account. It's just the algorithms. So commenting with at least 4 words and something that shows you actually read their post or it's something to do with their picture. I have a lot of robots or just people, random people that comment like, love this. Okay, great. But you can like actually initiate real connections with these human beings, because that's what they are. They're not just customers. They're not numbers. They're human beings. So I put an example in here. I had, if it's a photo of maybe a couple apple picking, you could say, oh, this is too cute. I love apple picking. Do you go every year? So you want to try to end it with a question, because again, that's going to bring them back to respond to you and start a conversation. The ball is seriously driving me nuts. Addie, quiet. Giving her the death glare. And my last key tip, I'm going to give you guys this whole information sheet because I don't want to just sit here and read it to you. But my key tip is, statistics show on average, a client will watch you for 6 to 9 months before they ever make a purchase from you. So we need to be patient, and we need to be planting seeds every single day, because those flowers are going to take time to bloom. Don't discount someone just because maybe you message them and they literally don't answer it at all. You can see they read it, but they don't answer it. Don't give up on them, because especially, there's prime example here. I had a girl who I messaged a long time ago. Just my normal spiel is like, hey, thanks for watching my stories. What do you like most about what you see? Because it gets them to respond back to me, and then I can make a conversation out of whatever they say. Normally, unless they give me like a one word, then I'm like, But anyways, she ignored my message. I could see she read it. You can see who's watching your stories. So she's still watching my stories. She's still commenting and liking on my posts. And I did not reach out again for a little bit, a few months, I don't know. And then she came to me and asked me, what workouts do you do? I need workouts for this, whatever. So it just goes to show that you need to just be patient and start making connections today for those clients for tomorrow. So if you're just starting out, don't get frustrated if you're not like connecting with people and making sales right away, because it does take time. I personally started running the business last April. So I just came up on it was the end of April. So it's been about a year now. And I'm just, honestly, the last few months, like this year, February was my big month of like starting to hit the ground running. And some of us, like Cario, hit the ground running right out the door, which is awesome. But some of us, it takes more time. So just be patient. If you are not our Success Club superstar out of the gate, it is okay. And keep on trucking. So again, I'm going to post. I actually created 2 specific Instagram trainings. Hi, Mark. For my team. So I'm going to link those. Everything's Google Docs in my world. So I'm going to link those to this specific sheet that I made for you guys in our team page. And I will tag all of you that are here today so that you can make sure you see it. Okay, Alexa, I'm done talking.
Okay, thank you for putting up with that lovely interruption. He said hi back, except he forgot that we were muted, so.
Oh.
Okay, you knew, but okay, bye-bye. Yeah, he said that was exciting, so he's very glad everyone waved to him. But yeah, great job. You said something, and then that distracted me, and then I forgot what I was going to say, but you did a really good job. You're going to post that in the team page, you said?
Yes, and I'm going to tag everyone that's here tonight, and you can feel free to tag any of your coaches that didn't make it here, because I don't know all of their names, of course, so that they will all see it.
Rachel, I have a question.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that this was something that Jill probably told you? Hold on.
Yes. Most of the information. Yeah.
Okay.
Who is hold on one second. Who's our iPhone user again? Trina?
Trina.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Karina.
Why do they say, like I kind of might know, but why is it important that you're following less people than are following you?
Let me see if I wrote the specific answer to this question.
Because I
asked the same thing.
And for me, like I'll get a follower and I'll look at their profile and instantly know that they're not going to continue following me because they have like 5,000 followers and they're following like 200. So I'm like, they're not going to keep following me.
Exactly.
Especially if I know they're already like a coach of some kind. You can just tell now. Like I'll look at their profile and their like little thing will say like health and fitness coach. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, well they're not going to be a customer for me. So
Oh, kind of like I'm still searching for the exact
Okay.
answer because I asked the same exact thing. But for my profile, like I don't want people to go to my profile and be like, she's a Beachbody coach.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I don't think people can tell. And that's what I want because when I wasn't a Beachbody coach, when someone like that followed me, I'm like, ew, leave me alone because of how they message me. Like it's annoying. And now like people are getting better, but yeah, like I don't want someone to see me follow them and be like, ew, you know? Okay.
Well, did you find it?
No, I'm looking.
Okay. Well, while you look for it,
I know it's in here.
I think I was just talking to Tasha about this today. Like or maybe I don't know. It was either Tasha or my mom. It was somebody. But they like when I get a friend request, I instantly go look at their profile to be like, what company are you with? Especially on Facebook, because like
Yep.
if I don't know who they are, and 9 times out of 10, it's from they're like a different company, or sometimes Beachbody too. But you would think they know that. But I try to do the same thing. Like I want to show give value and like I told Tasha this today. Like you want people to come to you for you. I mean, obviously for Beachbody too, but like you want them to like all of our customers link with us for a different reason. Like, Army with Rachel and like moms for different like reasons and stuff like that. Like you want them to connect with you and like come to you for you.
Why is this so hard to find? Because I write messy. That's why.
if you don't find it now, you can always.
I will tell you. Yeah, for
You
sure.
can like put it in the because I'm sure other people will
Curious.
put it in the thing.
I'll look for it. But while I was looking for that, I found one more thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that Instagram allows you to use 30 hashtags per post. That's included in the caption. And then if you like, I normally do a comment of my hashtags after because I don't like how it looks. If you do use hashtags in your caption and then also do the comment, it's still 30 total, like from you. Like if someone else was commenting, they could still use a hashtag. Some people do that. But you're doing yourself a disservice to not use 30 hashtags because hashtags is the point of Instagram. And what it does is it puts whatever your post is out to that hashtag. And people can actually follow hashtags now, like not just people, you can follow a hashtag. And so I know a lot of my military community, they follow a lot of those pages like Army Wife, whatever. And so I make sure to use that in every single one because it's getting it out to more people. You're not only popping up on the Explore page, but also in that search. If you search a hashtag, you'll pop up in there as well.
Something I'd like to add too is that not only hashtags, but in your picture, you can tag, like sometimes like when I go hiking, I will tag like the stuff that I'm wearing. So like the brand name of whatever clothing that I'm wearing, like the pack that I use. I do it a lot in my hiking pictures specifically, but then somebody could search that company and that could still show up. So that's something that I like, if I forget it in the moment, I might just like look through my feed all of a sudden and be like, oh, what can I tag? Like even if it's just like tagging Amazon, if you got a shirt on Amazon or a lot of other things on Amazon, you can tag them in your post. But that's something that I feel like I started doing because I noticed that a lot of other people were doing it and I'm like, oh, I should do that because
you can also utilize locations too, especially in your stories if you're like going different places. And you can also like when you hit it, you can make it black and white and like or like gray, like transparent, and make it super tiny and like put it in the corner so not necessarily people don't have to know that you're tagging it.
You can also take it off the screen. I've done that like with the music, like you can literally hold it and just move it off the side. Not near the trash can though, because it'll delete it obviously, but like off to the side and it saves. So you can't even tell it's on there.
Or you can do that.
I've done that.
I've been trying to do it with music because it shows it at the top. Like when you look at someone's story,
it does.
And I'm like, oh, well, there's no point in having it in there twice. So I try to like make it small.
That's a good idea. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray. And Karianne.
I know. Thank you, Rachel.
Does anyone have anything exciting? So like the other
Everyone's muted, so let's unmute everybody.
Well, I'm just gonna let them. Okay.
Well, if they're gonna talk, how are they gonna hear them?
Okay. And let me just unmute you all.
I'd like to know what kind of dog Jackie has.
Okay. Well, Jackie, what kind of dog do you have?
Which one?
The one that
we both kind of popped in.
Well, the one that has like a shepherd look to him.
He is a Shepherd Lab Husky.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Tasha, are you forever muted, or are we playing a mute game? Because I'm trying to unmute you and it's not working.
Me? I'm good.
Oh, there you are. Now you are.
Am
I was like, if I'm hitting unmute and you're just muting yourself back, like if you want to be muted, that's fine.
No, I'm trying to stay away from my girls going over there.
So the other parts of these calls I want to do after like a little training was like celebrate any wins that we had for the week, whether you help somebody new or sign a new coach, or it doesn't even have to be like business related. If you had your own personal win, and then something that we can, so if anyone has anything to like celebrate, we can share those. And then just like things that we could focus on for next week to make next week better. If anyone wants to share.
I have one.
Go.
This is at work right now, like my old job. We would do this at the end of our weekly meetings. So this girl that I connected with on Facebook years and years ago, because she was my waitress at a restaurant in like Portsmouth area, and she made her own jewelry, and I was like, oh, those are really cute earrings. Like I would never wear them myself, but she like got me to follow her on Facebook. She just bought like a challenge pack from me that included like 3 different things. So it was the most commission I'd made on a single item. And I didn't know like what the commission would be like, but I was like, that's pretty crazy. I told my husband about it. I'm like, I met this girl because she was my waitress. Never thought I'd talk to her again, and she bought it for herself as a birthday present. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And
Yeah, that's really cool.
like, yes, I made money off of her, but I think it's just interesting, like the connection and how I made it. But yeah.
Well, it's kind of like I don't know if you guys watching the Beachbody Champions, the Danielle and Tony thing. Like, you know, she says go out in public, and you don't necessarily have to be like, I'm a Beachbody coach, but like, it's like, hey, let's connect. Like, do you have Instagram? Like, do you have Facebook? Like, let's connect on there. And then when you get home, you can send them a message, be like, it was so cool to meet you today. Like, let's keep in touch. And then you just have that connection for like 14 years later down the road. I mean, hopefully not that long, but like,
Really good idea. I need to become more outgoing.
me too.
Hey, stop it.
Courtney, how about you? Anything exciting happened for you?
Well, my customer, Tracy, I knew her from college back when like 19 years old. And she started following me, and she was doing some postpartum stuff after having her second baby. And she's like, it's time to focus on me. And seeing her like really getting addicted to working out, it's helping her mentally too, is really awesome.
Good.
To celebrate that, like, I'm helping her. It's not, like you said, you made money, but you're helping.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Oh my God, Trina's kids.
Kaylee's trying to get involved.
So funny.
What time is it for you, Trina?
It's probably 7 now, I think. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
7?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm always curious.
So I have one of each. So my awesome for the week would probably be, I'm starting to do more one-on-ones with you guys. So I had an awesome call with Tasha and Monique this week, which I was excited about to get to know you guys better. And my thing to improve on was, I know we're all trying to like do those trackers, and I, being sick, super slacked. I'm still making a post on Thursday so keep doing them, whoever's doing them.
Oh,
But
I guess that's a good thing. I did my tracker so far. So that's good.
yeah, so
I
I
didn't bring mine
slacked.
with me on vacation, so.
Okay.
You can always just fill it out after the fact. It's okay.
And I was still like looking through like, 'cause I was on Instagram a lot. I was like looking through like old messages and like, okay, and I flag them now. So if it's someone
Yeah,
that
that's a thing too.
it's so great. So I like flag things, and I can go through and be like, okay, who have I flagged but hasn't responded to me for a little bit that I want to follow up. If anybody doesn't listen to the wake up calls, the national wake up call, I recommend it because I listened in the car driving home yesterday, and it was very informative. And it was actually somebody who spoke at one of our local events, and I like honestly don't remember what he was talking about in the moment because I had my daughter with me and I was like focused on her not screaming, like being fine. But you can learn a lot of really good tips from those phone calls. So and you can go back and listen to them all right from the coach office or on the
podcast app is how I listen to them.
that's true.
Podcast app.
That's what. Yeah, you can do that, and you can like get notifications when it's added if you want. But it's good to do it in the car. Especially Hannah likes to listen to like people talk. So not me though.
Does anybody have any good wins to celebrate?
Who?
Anybody wins? Anything?
I'll say a
My
win.
mom liked the cafe latte. She might get it.
Yay!
Yeah, that's good.
I like cafe latte too.
Me too. It tastes like coffee to me. It's good.
Well, I'm on chocolate this month, and Mom had coffee this morning. It smelled just like coffee latte. I was like, oh, I kind of miss it.
Oh, I thought you meant she drank cafe latte Shaco, and I'm like,
coffee as it went by. I was like, cafe latte. What was your win, Ryan? We have like 7 minutes.
One of my clients who has been working on her everything since February, she signed up with me in February. She messaged me last night that she bought her first personal development book, and I've been pushing for her to do that because she suffers from anxiety just like me, and it has really helped me. So I was super proud of her for doing that all on her own, and she picked one out all on her own, and I think that'll help her stick to it for sure. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. I was going to say something and I forgot.
Oh, my hair.
Oh, wait. Well, no one else any more wins, since we only have like 5 minutes before Zoom kicks us off, and I want to keep this like 90% business. I want to challenge you all to make at least 5 posts this week and be in your stories at least a couple times.
At least a couple times.
Just to start being consistent. We all should take small steps. But yeah, so
I'm definitely way better at doing my stories.
Oh, me too. I could show up all day in my stories.
It's easy.
And then
I won't lie. I have like 20 drafts in Instagram, like ready to go. But I like to use them for the right moment. Like I'll make the post and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to save that because I'll have like a really good idea in my head and I'll tie it to a certain picture and then I'll save it. And then I'm like, crap, so I have stuff from like months ago.
I use that too, but I also use the app Plan. Plann.
I have that. I just haven't like looked into the app yet.
Because I told Tasha today I'm literally going to sit down one day a week and make out my whole post for the week, because you can literally like edit it, make the caption, and schedule it, and then it will notify you, be like, hey, post this. That way I don't have to think every day.
It doesn't post for you?
It doesn't post for you, but it literally will send you a notification being like, it's time to post. So then all you hit is copy and post, and it'll link you right into Instagram, and then you just have to hit post. Like the caption goes in, like everything.
Hashtags are in, like, you get still to comment with those though.
Correct. But
you can make Instagram. You can make hashtags.
You can make like a hashtag like list in that app.
Yeah, I remember Melanie talked about that in a podcast or in one of her podcasts, and I was like, oh, so I downloaded it and I just haven't done anything with it yet.
As part of the training that I'm going to link in the document from tonight, I have like a how to make a hashtag list. Basically, the general idea is it's 10 super popular hashtags, 10 mediocre popular, and 10 semi-used hashtags. It breaks it down for you so you don't have to remember this, but that helps it get out to a bunch of different people. So it's like a little worksheet for you to do. So
while we're all on here, roughly when are we available next week?
This time works for me.
Rob will be away again, so I'll be free.
I can do Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Anybody have preference on any of those days? I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which day. I like the time.
It's midweek.
I prefer Wednesday.
Okay, want to do Wednesday, 8:30? 8:30 Eastern time? I know we're all over the place.
Wednesday?
Yep.
Wednesday.
May 15th. All right, and I'll post a Zoom link that day beforehand. All right, are we gonna do a
boomerang or a picture?
Either way, whatever. Should we just, whoever wants to take it, get your phone out. Unless you're on your phone, then I can send it to you if you remember.
There's like a horrible glare. I'm like trying to get it.
I'm on my phone, so I can't see it.
I will. I can Facebook message it to you, and then you can put it in your stories if you want to.
Thank you.
Are we boomerang or are we smiling?
Okay, you want to be in the picture?
I'm just taking a picture, so.
Okay, let's just picture it.
Courtney, are you doing this?
I don't know, am I?
Your phone's out.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right.
I am not that technologically advanced. I'm like a 60-year-old in a 30-year-old body.
You're totally fine. All right, everybody on the count of 3, smile. 1, 2, 3.
I think I did it. Let's see.
It looks good to me. All right.
I got it.
All right.
So I'll post it and I'll try to